What if I told you, the best chainsaw of 2025 isn't from the brand you'd expect? We tested 12 models, gas, electric, and battery, and these 5 stood out. Number 2? A total beast. But number 1? It's a game changer. Stick around because the winner might save you hundreds. Oh, and all purchase links? Check the description. Let's cut to the chase. Starting at number 1. Ego CS1500. Best gas-powered chainsaw. Gas saws still have the best cut capacity. If you're in the market for one, the Ego CS1500 Timberwolf is our favorite. The 59.8 cubic centimeters 2-cycle engine delivers incredible power for a handheld power tool. The Timberwolf used to be the clear champion during our woodcutting time trials, but it is now in second place to the Ego CS1201. It has a thick bar, a chain guide on the underbelly that keeps everything in line, and gnarly bucking spikes. This model needs no priming. Close the decompression valve, engage the choke, and pull the cord to start it. We appreciate being able to clean the air filter without tools and the fact that you can see how much fuel you have in the semi-translucent gas tank. While you might see this model used by your local professional tree crew, this 20-inch model is also at home in your garage for those firewood and property upkeep projects. The Ego CS1500 Timberwolf is not for everyone. If you live in suburbia and want to prune some trees in your backyard once or twice a season, a corded electric or battery-powered model will keep more money in your wallet and fumes out of your lungs. The extra-large motor and its extra power have a cost, weight. At almost 20 pounds, the Timberwolf is substantially heavier than most other chainsaws in our review. You'll have to pay for this level of quality and performance. This saw is on the pricier end of the spectrum. Our second-place finisher for gas was the Husqvarna 450R, which also performed well. It weighs around 4 pounds less, but just be warned, it's also the loudest saw we tested. Number 2. Ego Power CS1800. Best chainsaw for your money. The Ego Power CS1800 has one of the easiest to use chain tensioning systems and an 18-inch bar at a great price. During our woodcutting time trials, it performed well and only more expensive saws beat it. In addition, there are several non-Ego brand batteries available to allow you to expand your cut capacity on a budget. They vary in quality, but we have found that the ones with high user ratings usually last a long time and are worth the cost savings. The CS1800 has a slower wind-up time, taking longer to reach full RPMs compared to the Ego Power CS1201, which has no wind-up delay. However, the CS1800 is lighter, easier to maneuver, and offers better value for a high-performance, budget-friendly battery-powered chainsaw. We also tested the Ego Power CS1613, which is a little less expensive but does not have the same performance. We have also used the 14-inch Ego model, but again, we feel that the 18 model gives much more performance and is not much heavier or expensive. However, the Ego Power CS1201 is dramatically lighter than the 1800 and is less expensive. It may be a better option if you mostly do smaller projects. Number 3. Ego Power CS1201. Great value in a smaller saw. The Ego Power CS1201 is the best 12-inch saw we have ever laid our hands on. Usually, 12-inch saws have a lot less cutting power than their 18 and 20-inch siblings. The CS1201 blew us away. We even cut a 20-inch tree with it, something we have not been able to do with other 12-inch saws. All this despite weighing the same as other 12-inch saws or less. It is incredibly light, though not quite light enough for most people to operate with one hand. If you have smaller trees, this is likely the only saw you need, as the power will let you get through the occasional bigger tree. While this has a high chain speed, it does take a little while to get up to speed. It is not a big deal, but it doesn't have instant power like many of the bigger saws. We also found the chain tensioning a little trickier than the CS1800. It's not a big deal, but it has a learning curve. While we love its lightweight, it still is not in the same featherweight league as true one-handed saws like the CSII Mini Cordless that is truly a one-handed saw. Number 4. Oregon CS1500. Best affordable corded chainsaw. For the person who needs a chainsaw, is close to a power source, and is shopping on a tight budget, we recommend the Oregon CS1500. This corded electric model checks all of the boxes for simple tasks. It cuts well, its controls are intuitive, and it's not that noisy. Oregon's power source is external, unlike battery-powered and gas-powered models, making the saw substantially lighter than electric and gas models with similar cutting performance. The CS1500 has a chain sharpener on board. Just put some pressure on the red lever, and a grinding stone will tune up the chain while it's spinning. Our favorite thing about the CS1500 is the price tag. This saw is a small fraction of the price of the top-tier models. The first thing we noticed while testing the Oregon CS1500 is that its bar seems thin and flimsy. If you have a big job, a bullier model is likely warranted. This model is also unusually wide and somewhat awkward to wield. As with all corded electric chainsaws, the power cord is not ideal. Although we appreciate the price reduction and think it's nice not to worry about batteries or gas, a power cord is not an option for most chainsaw projects. That said, the Oregon CS1500 is a great option for a budget-friendly corded electric chainsaw. Our favorite option for top-tier performance in a corded model is the Makita UC4051A. But given its far heftier price tag and notably similar scores across all metrics other than performance, we cannot argue the additional spend will be worthwhile for many shoppers. Number 5. Husqvarna 440. Best gas-powered chainsaw. Husqvarna is one of the top names in chainsaws, and the 440 is a clear reason why. This is an outstanding homeowner-sized chainsaw, and we think it's the best gas-powered chainsaw you can buy right now. At 40 cubic centimeters and an 18-inch bar, it can cut through just about anything we'd be comfortable tackling. All of the standard test cuts that we made were easy for this saw. Nothing bogged down or even slowed through the 10-inch to 12-inch logs. Once we started tackling wood that was 18 inches or more in diameter, the saw started to complain and slow down slightly, but it was still able to power through. Over extended use, the gear did clog up a bit more than other gas saws I've used, but it was easy enough to clear out. One thing that we appreciated about this saw was how easy it was to start. There are starting instructions printed right on the handle, which is fantastic for the once or twice a year user to remember which position the choke goes in when, and how many pulls to make without flooding the engine. So, which chainsaw are you grabbing for 2025? Drop your pick in the comments. If this review helped you out, do me a huge favor, smash that like button, share with your DIY crew, and subscribe for more no-nonsense tool showdowns. See you in the next one.